Welcome to How Organizing Supports Your Mental Health. So many of us can relate to struggles and trials around our mental health, and even on the flip side, thriving in our mental health. It's important to understand how organizing supports our mental health so we can support others on their organizational journey. There are many benefits to getting organized. These include cognitive, emotional, and neurological. According to Psychology of Being Organized, How Order Impacts Mental Well-Being by the NeuroLaunch editorial team, cognitive benefits include improved focus, concentration, and decision-making abilities, as well as less cognitive load and mental fatigue, and improved productivity. Emotional impact includes reduced stress and anxiety, sense of control, improved mood and well-being, improved self-esteem and confidence. And neurological benefits include a burst of dopamine, pleasure and motivation, which promotes a neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to form new neural connections and adapt to new situations, and a positive impact on memory and cognitive function. Now that we've talked about the benefits of organizing to support mental health, let's talk about disorganization and how that impacts your mental health. So stress and anxiety are amplified when we are in cluttered spaces. It ultimately impacts our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Additionally, disorganization leads to feelings of overwhelm and lack of control, which leads you to feeling lost and hopeless. That's not a good place to be. So I want to give you 3 organizing tips to help empower you and encourage you to take action. First is start small to conquer big. Smaller organizing tasks are more manageable and help us to achieve our greater goal. Maybe it's a desk, maybe it's a room, maybe it's an entire house. Anything is possible when we start small. The second tip is healthy routines lead to healthy habits. When we are consistently showing up to organize in small chunks, we are building a habit. So organizing will come more naturally. It won't feel so forced. It won't feel so hard. It won't feel like a struggle. You'll be excited, you'll be motivated, and you'll be able to encourage others to do the same. The third tip is accountability, because organizing is a journey, it's not a destination. There is not a one-size-fits-all system, but things change, life happens, and what's working for us now may not work for us in the future. We may need maintenance, and that's a lot. We can't do that on our own. Or we may feel like we can, and we may try to do it on our own, but ultimately, we want to reach out for help. Maybe it's family, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's hiring a professional. Do what works for you, what feels good for you, what helps you to accomplish those organizing tasks. And then the method, there is not a one size fits all. Everybody has different needs. So you need to tune into what works for you in the space of organizing. When I'm working with my clients, we sort, purge, organize, and lay out the spaces. Sort, what are we keeping? What's going? Purge, what are we going to trash? What are we going to put in the recycling? What are we going to maybe sell? Organize, anything that's remaining in our pile that is intentionally going back into a space that we're organizing. We have to put like with like, and we have similar items together. And then lastly, we are laying out the space. We are creating the homes for the items that we're keeping to be maintained in this space that we are organizing. So for me personally, I've been organizing what feels like forever, and I've used it as a tool to support my own mental health. So in my childhood, I experienced some struggles, and I was able to lean into not only organizing, but cleaning to use as a tool, which gave me that sense of control. And I could anchor in and maintain a space and kind of get that mini confidence boost and the self-esteem and improve my overall mood because I couldn't control everything I was experiencing around me, but I could control my spaces. And that was life-changing for me. So over the years, it was helping friends and family get organized, and then branching out into my own business in 2020. And it's been an absolute honor to serve other clients and help them to have a life altering experience through organizing. I've had clients tell me that it's been life changing for them and they've been able to get their life back, which is huge. So I give a huge shout out to all of my clients, past, present, future. And I want to wrap this up with a recap of what we just went through. So we talked about the benefits of organizing and how they support our mental health cognitively, emotionally, and neurologically, as well as the three organizing tips: start small to conquer big, healthy routines lead to healthy habits, and accountability supports your journey. Organizing is a tool. So keep your method simple. I like to sort, purge, organize, and lay out spaces. But you need to find ultimately what works best for you. Trial and error. That's how you're going to figure out what works for you. And hiring a professional can give you some perspective, but different things work for different people. So don't get frustrated. Just give yourself some grace and allow yourself the space to see what's a good fit for you. Lastly, if you'd like to dive a little bit deeper, I'd like to offer you a strategy call, and you can get that information in the comments below. And lastly, I would love to hear from you. Please share your experiences. If you'd like to leave a comment, want to shoot me an email, I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoy this video and you're looking forward to some more tips, hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.